One. Welcome to the Hoop Threads podcast. Here with another 100% committed episode. Our first repeat uh, visitor on the podcast, St. Mary's commit Darius Bivins. Played his high school basketball at Bishop O'Connell and played for the Washington Warriors. Darius, how we feeling today, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Excited to be here.
All right, man. So, real quick for the fans that don't know, talk about your journey kind of briefly from Texas, Northern Virginia, and then now heading to St. Mary's.
Man, it's been crazy. So my mom was in the Air Force, so we are just kind of moving all over. Lived all on the West Coast, and then in sixth grade we moved here. I think that's like the best thing that's ever happened. So been here since sixth grade. Played with Blueprint, and then played with Prospect U with Coach Doug, and then I would say probably like seventh, eighth grade. Play AAU with Coach Doug all the way through with the Warriors. And then high school did my first 2 years at Alexandria City. Then transferred to O'Connell my junior year and senior year. Just finished up my senior year not too long ago, and then just made my college decision like two-ish weeks ago to go to St. Mary's. So it's definitely been an incredible journey. Hopefully still a long way to go.
I know it's kind of difficult to summarize it, but in one sentence, kind of share what your recruiting experience in the portal, in the portal era rather, was like for, a top 50, top 75 player in the country.
I would just say definitely different. Different than like for me, like as the years went on, it was kind of like different. Like my freshman year, like recruiting was different. Sophomore year, portal became more popular, so it was different. And then like junior, senior year, like the portal really started like being like super crazy. So I would say different for sure.
Okay. What considerations were most important for your circle during your recruitment?
I think it's the ability to come in and play right away. That was really like the big thing. And it's somewhere where like development is important to the program, and I could really develop and get better every day.
You battled through some injuries to lead your team pretty well in the WCAC for both years, picking up some big non-conference wins along the way. Talk about what you learned as the leader of this team, playing for Coach Wootten at O'Connell.
I would say I definitely learned a lot. Like leadership isn't easy. It's a lot of ups and downs. And I would say like I feel like a lot of people say they want to be pushed to be great, but I would definitely say it's not easy. Like coach being on you like every day, like to be the best version of yourself is definitely hard. But it comes with rewarding moments like getting those big dubs, having fun with the guys, building bonds with them, and then creating memories that are gonna last forever. So I definitely say it's hard at times, but it's definitely worth it and rewarding.
We'll get to some of the outside noise and some of the critics that came from this announcement, but what was the moment like when you learned that you were being named a McDonald's All-American?
At first it was kind of unreal. Like it didn't feel real at first. But it was like a dream come true for me. Like just like knowing that a lot of the work I put in had kind of paid off a little bit. So it was definitely a great feeling. Didn't feel real at first, but definitely an exciting moment for sure.
How did you find out? Who told you?
We went into the team room after practice, and then they turned on ESPN and they announced the game, and I see my name up there. So then that's kind of how I found out.
Special moment. What was your reaction to some of the outside noise, after you did get that Burger Boy nod, and then, talk about that experience as well playing in the game?
I mean, it was definitely like surprise. Well, I wouldn't say surprising. Like, it was definitely like expected. Like, I knew it was gonna come with the territory. My dad always told me like, people are gonna hate regardless of what you do, or regardless of what happens. So, I definitely expected it. I was a little surprised though. I feel like people like didn't really like let me like some people didn't really let me have my moment. They just quick to criticize, which I mean it didn't really affect me at all. Like I just use it as motivation to keep getting better. And then this playing in the game was a real good experience. Like learning a lot, doing a lot of media stuff. Just being around the top guys in the country, like definitely a great experience. And then like the on the court stuff was definitely really cool too.
Did you build any bonds with like new players, while you were playing? It wasn't just that All-Star game you played in, the local locked-in showcase or lethal shooters
Mhm.
showcase, as well as some others. Did you get to make any connections with players, from out of the area?
Um, I would say definitely like a good amount. Like everyone was really cool at McDonald's. I actually really like me and Smitty were pretty cool. But like when we were at McDonald's, we was on the same flight. And then like a couple of the showcases, like we got really close. Just being with each other all the time. So that was cool. Like just getting to chop it up with him like about the season and stuff. Playing each other 3, 4 times. So
Is there a particular moment that stands out to you, over the course of your, career up to this point, as kind of the happiest moment you've had on a basketball court?
I would definitely say winning 3SSB. My 15th year, I was playing up 16s. That was definitely the most exciting moment for me this far.
Gotcha. Okay. Last question, man. Really appreciate the time. What can fans expect from you, at St. Mary's competing in the West Coast Conference, the WCC, sorry, on the other
Yeah.
coast over there.
Man, just doing anything I can to win, like everything in my power. Like that's my main goal. Like going in there, just getting better every day, and competing, trying to win every game that we can. So me just going in there doing whatever it takes to win. I think is the biggest thing that people can expect from me.
Yes, sir. Darius Bivins. Well, it's been a pleasure watching you the last 4 years. Looking forward to seeing how your career progresses at the next level, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.